12-year-old Philip Aradox, a rebellious special needs student with a love for punk rock, wakes up to an unexpected surprise.
What are you doing in my closet?
Got the lecture yesterday from my folks and needed a place to crash.
How did you get in?
Just like this. My bike's over here. I'll see you at school.
In the kitchen, Philippe's mother, a 39-year-old woman with curly brown hair, has a serious conversation with her son about his first day of 6th grade.
It's your first day of 6th grade.
I'd like to speak to you a minute.
I'm being serious here.
You're starting middle school and soon after comes high school.
You barely passed 5th grade last year.
A C grade is only average. Your cousin Christian made the honor roll with a 4.1 average.
That's not the point. What I'm saying is you should try to do the same.
What happened to the shirt I bought you?
I was expecting you to wear it today.
Listen, from this day forward, I need you to ask yourself a question. What would the neighbors think?
Outside, Philippe meets up with Chris, who jokingly admits he almost bailed on him. They discuss their upcoming classes as they ride to school, expressing their dissatisfaction with the school system.
I almost bailed on you.
I wouldn't mind.
Well, we're prisoners of the school system now. Papers processed, and here we are.
What's your first class?
I don't know.
They put me in basic reading.
You? I remember when you got called to the principal last May for bringing that book to class.
A philosophy book? That is one of the ones in our library at the house.
Whoever wrote it, they didn't like him. Besides, you were supposed to be listening to the lecture.
I got bored.
I'll be on the other side of the building for now. Lunch later?
Sure, see you then.
As Philippe settles into his new classroom environment, he's greeted by Scott and the teacher's overly enthusiastic welcome.
Good morning, class. Welcome to middle school and your new adventure in reading. Notice the computers against the wall? If you act like good boys and girls, I might let you play games.
Philippe, feeling underestimated by the curriculum, asserts his advanced reading skills, while Scott's irreverent comment lands them both in trouble with the teacher.
I only have a problem with math. I was tested with college-level reading this past summer.
Congratulations, young men. You're the first detentions of the school year.
During gym class, Philippe is introduced to Mike, who confidently expresses his enthusiasm for their current setting.
Glad I'm in this class. Look around you, we're the only guys in the class.
In the bustling cafeteria, Philippe, Scott, and Mike find their way to Chris, who introduces them to Vince, Tom, and the new Irish student, John. Their camaraderie is short-lived as upperclassmen demand payment for their table, but John's defiance sparks an all-out food fight.
Yo, I got a spot open over here.
I'm new here from Dublin. Make a Lucky Charms joke and I'll shove that fork down your fucking throat.
As detention begins, the teacher sternly sets the rules, and the students, each with their own thoughts and plans, find a common ground in this shared experience.
For the next 30 minutes, there's to be absolute silence. Should you talk or sleep, you'll be sent to the dean's office.
I wouldn't bet on it.
As the school day ends, Philippe and his friends gather outside, where Philippe's attention is drawn to Lisa, a girl with a fiery spirit and a Motley Crue shirt. Chris tries his luck with a flirtatious comment, but quickly learns that Lisa is not one to be trifled with.
Hello? We don't want to wait here a minute longer. What's the delay? Oh.
Who's that?
Lisa something, she's in one of my morning classes.
Don't do it, Phil. Redheads have fiery tempers.
Got a problem?
You just burned me.
How so?
You're so hot, I feel the heat from here.
Next time my knee goes to your crotch.
As the group rides through the neighborhood, they engage in a lively discussion about their detention writings and future plans.
My house is coming up soon, but what were you guys writing in detention?
A tribute to The Shining.
A manifesto.
Manifesto for what?
For my support of home rule, of course.
We all have house rules. I hope my curfew gets extended myself.
No, boyo, we don't need the Queen to rule over Ireland.
Come on, John. Freddie Mercury is a genius.
Not that Queen.
Guess I touched a nerve.
Do you think?
Don't you have a movie to see?
Damn it.
I'm going to be late to class tomorrow. Would one of you take notes for me?
What time will you be getting there?
Depending on the waves, probably by lunch.
How do you balance your surfboard and still keep pedaling?
Physics. It's all about balance and angles.
Science is one of my problem subjects.
After tomorrow, it'll be easier for you.
Mind if I borrow your hose when we get back home?
What for?
At the Aradox house, dinner is a father-son affair with Philip's mother working late. The conversation turns to school matters as Philip's father expresses concern and readiness to help.
Your mom is working late tonight, so it's just us for dinner. Why were you late?
Detention.
What happened this time?
They placed me in basic reading.
I'll make some calls in a few days and see what can be resolved.
In Felipe's bedroom, Chris is engrossed in an enigmatic endeavor inspired by T1, a term from his father's Vietnam stories, while Felipe tackles algebra.
Yep, Chris and I met a few actually.
A little something my dad taught me about. I think it'll be great for us. All of our files have that damn yellow sticker attached. We're all marked and designated as special needs. Now we turn to page 20 and start working on fractions. It's based off something called T1, which my dad mentioned during his tour in Saigon. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, though. Let's get those equations going.
As the night deepens, Philip completes his homework and observes Chris stealthily departing for Nottingham Woods, leaving behind questions and the beckoning of sleep.
What are you doing?
I'm off to Nottingham Woods for a bit.
Isn't it too late to play Manhunt?